first step in training with your pro is to get your body accustomed to feeling the natural swing force. This is best accomplished by taking the grip off of your pro and shortening it to about 20 inches or so. Next, hold the pro by the ball and simply swing it around your body like so. This is a very intuitive action, as you will immediately sense that you have to create a slight pulling force along the length of the rope to get it to stretch, which then automatically makes it swing right around your wrist. This is the action of a golf swing. Continue doing this exercise for as long as necessary until you can start to feel the pro freely rotate around the ball, which is ultimately going to be your wrist when we apply that to the golf swing. In this next exercise, we're going to continue using the pro without the grip. But instead of holding it with just one hand, we're going to hold it with two hands. So simply put your fingers on the ball like so, and then begin to swing it around your body just like we were doing in the first exercise. Our object now is to get a sense of how the twisting and turning of the body works with the swing of the cylinder. You might notice some different muscles moving as you do this exercise, but the big thing to feel is that the rope is stretched, and you can feel that you're creating a pulling force that automatically swings the cylinder around your body. Also take special note is the cylinder catching up right in front of about where the ball would be if we were to swing on this plane. Continue with this exercise until you can get a good strong feel of that pulling force and the timing and the rhythm of what you're doing. In our next exercise, we've got the grip back on the pro. Now what I want you to do is I want you to hold the pro in a very different manner than you would normally hold your golf club. Instead of putting your whole hand on it, I want you to simply hold it very lightly at the very butt end of the golf club. And this is going to give us a much better chance of swinging the pro properly and feeling the swing force that we need to feel in our golf swing. Once you are holding it with just a couple fingers at the very end, simply swing it around our body just like we did when we didn't have the grip on the pro. Our goal is to keep the grip, the rope, and the cylinder in a line and get a feel for how I'm using a pulling force to create the swing as opposed to trying to add any extra manipulation. Errors will show up very easily if you're adding an extra manipulation, because if I do, it'll start to swing around the butt end of the grip as opposed to the butt end of the actual pro, and that's creating chaos. Instead, we want to train our body to be able to swing like this. When you hold it with just a couple fingers, it's much easier to sense that force. And as the pro comes around, you can even feel it swings itself at the bottom, or where it would square and hit the golf ball. So we want to continue doing this until we get a very clear feel of how we're creating that force, because that's what we're going to need to apply to our golf club. Continuing with our last exercise, we are now going to go with two hands on the pro. But just like last time, again, I don't want you to hold it with your regular grip just yet. I want you just to hold it with two fingers in your left hand, two fingers in your right hand, just below the butt end of the club where the ball meets. And then we're going to get and swing that on a kind of a baseball plane like so. And the same thing. We want to allow the pro to swing by the natural pulling force that I'm creating that keeps the grip, the rope, and the cylinder in line. Then our job simply is to learn the timing of how to position that speed of that swing when it comes right in front where the ball would be. Now again, if you're trying to do something extra to the grip, we'll start to see chaos like so. But if we're allowing the pulling force to take over and the pro to swing, you're going to notice that it actually rotates your hands for you. So you don't have to help the golf swing in golf. You just need to let it happen. This is one of the best exercises with your pro to get a sense of how the physics works in a swing. The most important thing to understand after doing all of these exercises, with the grip and without the grip, one hand or two hands, is that you are learning how to feel how your body creates a pulling force that straightens the rope and allows it to automatically swing around the handle. That is the critical force in golf that we're generally missing if we're struggling. After training with your pro, it's always a great idea to pick up a golf club and see if you can emulate and feel the same forces that you are employing that keep the grip, the rope, and the cylinder in a straight line. So if I just grab my 7-iron, put a nice light grip on it, and swing it in the same manner, I can actually feel that I'm creating a pulling force that would straighten the rope. And then as soon as I do that, the club head wants to catch up and speed up. And that is the timing of an effortless and powerful golf swing.